Hello? Hello? Oh my god, I hear myself twice. Long time no see, chat. Hope y'all are doing great. I am. I would say that I am okay, but also not. I haven't been streaming because I haven't been feeling well. I've been trying to step up where I can with my VTuber group that I run. So I've been putting my whole booty into that. I don't know. I today just felt good. I'm changed into water. Why? Why? Yeah, I have not been streaming, not because of anything bad. At first I was like, man, I just can't do warm. Oh, that's right. Germany is like 35 plus degrees right now. So bad. I feel bad for the heat wave in Europe. It's supposed to be nice and cool. But no, y'all are melting with us. Except for the Midwest and like the East Coast. they're drowning. No, but I hope everyone's been good. I have not been active just because you should visit my town. Absolutely not. If it's anything like here, I won't go. I hate the heat. Also, another thing, speaking of warmth and weather, if you're taking antidepressants or any kind of SSRI medication, you experience heat worse. And I didn't know. It's like a pot. Jesus. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, I was just like, so that's why I've been feeling like poop. Every time I go outside. Blech. No. It was cool. And then now it's like, oh, hey, guess what? You're gonna have another heat wave. Another heat wave. I'm like, I don't want that. No, thank you. Well, how you been doing, Reaper? Also, thank you, Snubs, for the treat. Also, how do you guys like? You could have my illness too. Damn, it's hot and you're sick. Does God hate you? It sounds like he does. Or she. They? I don't know. God's smiting you with heat and illness. Nah, I had like a weird sickness like a couple weeks ago. Just like malaise. I'm chronically ill. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I'm chronically ill in the head too, but we won't talk about that. Not today. Yeah. I've been trying to job search and oh fuck, that scared me. What was that? Who did that? I'm scared now. Dory! I literally got scared. I was like, 19 months? Draw viewer again? I guess I'll draw Dory. It'll just be a circle with 2 dots and a mouth. Did I never told you I have multiple sclerosis? No, you did not. I'm very sorry. Dude, a year? It's like you're my best friend or something. No, that and heat, I can only imagine. I am so sorry. Ow. Yeah, no, I've just been trying to get mentally prepared for the inevitable. I still can't find a job. I've been like, there was an opportunity that I had, and my phone updated, and any spam call now goes to voicemail, or I just don't receive it. And it was for a simple job that I had applied to in the beginning of the year, and it's good. This summer's trying to kill me. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, and I missed it. Choose a game. Dory, we're not playing games today. It's a Satsudan. Oh, maybe for Friday. Do you want to pick one for Friday? You want to pick one for Friday? We have... Here, let me open up Steam. Steam, where'd you go? Steam. Oh, well, you can see my library, but I have to be online, don't I? Yes. Okay. Oh, dude, why aren't my shit working no more? That's not a sentence. Why isn't my shit working anymore? There we go. Well, let me put myself as online. I'm invisible right now. Online. There you go. I think you can see my stuff now. No bonk me. I wish that shit worked. I don't know what it is. I will never understand. I will never understand. Maybe sound alerts? Maybe? Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if I could do it. Bonk? Can I bonk myself? No. Pedro doesn't work either. Don't worry, I return points at the end of stream, especially when shit's not working. Dory, what game do you want to see me play on Friday? It'll probably be early in the morning. Streams at 5 a.m. Husband goes to work, be like, all right, time to stream. Plays Grand Theft Auto RP. Nah. A bunch of demos that I found during the Midsummer Horror Awards too. I have Pedro on my other phone, so I have the sound. Playing it in spirit. Dude, sometimes I don't know. I feel like I have to redo everything anytime. I have not touched OBS in almost like 2 weeks. And I think I only used it for recording something, and I never ended up doing anything with it. I was like, okay. The Google. Yes, I'll drink water. Well, actually, we have Pepsi. Ew. Coke Zero. We have some coffee with Cinnabon coffee creamer, and we have water. I have my 3 drinks. Which one do you want me to drink? Because I can totally drink water if you want. If you want. Why ain't this shit working? Be connect. Help. I have tab water. Okay, I'll drink water too. Which I need to get more of. Okay. I drink it. I drink the water. I drink it. I drink the water. Doggy, drink water. No, I've been like trying to like get out of like this weird like funk that I've been in, and like I couldn't pinpoint it. I've been taking my meds, funny thing about that, I thought I threw away my medicine when it came in. And so I dug through the trash last night. I was sweating profusely. And I stunk. Maybe I need to make sure that I look before I, assume anything. 2 things I drink are coffee and water. It's rare that I drink soda now, but when I drink soda, I drink soda. It's just expensive for cans, and I want that to not be a thing. But yeah, I was looking through the trash, and I couldn't find my antidepressants, and I thought they got tossed. And so I was looking through all the trash bags, and then even my husband helped me look through all the trash bags. Well, come to find out, they were in the cabinet this whole time. But the pharmacy now packs, I guess, the same medication, or the medication in the same bottle. So I thought it was his. And I was like, well, shit. I was looking at my old bottle, and I was like, well, I have like maybe 2 weeks worth of medicine if I take it every other day. And I was like, this is gonna suck. But no, I found it. The bottle just looks like his. And I'm just like, why? I literally got like garbage hands and random nasty juices on my hands just to look for a bottle that I thought I threw away. And I wish they would have said something, because I was like, oh man, I found a game. Play the Dead by Daylight dating game. Okay, we'll do that on Friday. I got new meds against my spastics. Yeah, no, I've been taking them again regularly, and I feel like my body's been fighting the medication, but I don't know if that makes sense. I've just been in a weird funk for like the last 2 weeks. Maybe it's period. I don't know. Sorry if that's TMI to the dudes in chat. I've been taking that medicine too. I've been taking, everything I'm supposed to, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'm just bored. I know I haven't been streaming, but it's not, I want to say it's not because I'm like, oh, I've given up on the dream, but it's just I don't have a job right now, and it's just like I don't know how else how else to fill my time. Yeah, I know the pharmacy changes bottles all the time, or changes where they source the meds and the pills look different. Yeah, I was just like, I don't have my medication. Where is it? Yeah, no, I will. My husband must love me because he looked through the trash with me a second time, and I was just like, I gave up. I was like, I'm just gonna go to bed. Can't find my medicine. And the doctor wouldn't refill it. I know that for a fact. I'm just like, well, shit. Good luck, everybody else. Yes, I did get my vaccine. I hate those. Shots smell. They should never be allowed. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Like I said, I've been like battling this weird emotion or feeling for like 2 weeks. And I don't understand where it came from. And I think it has to do with like my self-worth. Like my self-worth is fine now. I just like I had to be doing something in order to like, because sometimes I don't want to sit on the computer all day. I don't want to be locked up in my office all day. But at the same time, it's like, this is my comfort zone. This is where all my stuff is. And so I was like forcing myself to like go outside, go for walks, which I should be doing normally. I literally like cleared all of the weeds in the yard and in the backyard and the side of the house. You like the Novocaine shot before dental work? What the fuck? Dory's addicted to drugs. Sometimes you need to touch grass. Yeah. And like I felt good and like yeah, like my back, I don't know if I threw out my back. I think I was more so just tired and exhausted. I did move some heavy pieces of like old wood. They're like railroad ties from the old yard, I guess from the previous owners, and I was just like, this shit's heavy. And like I was like sweating more than you usually would. I know I'm a big girl, but like this was scary. Then come to find out, SSRIs and the sun don't like each other. Yeah, I mean, if I could have Novocaine while I worked in the yard so my back wouldn't hurt, yeah, I could only imagine what it would be like without it and having dental work. Now, I don't know what's wrong with me. Something is, and like I've been, you know, putting my whole, like I said, I've been really focusing hard on the SV group. And it just sucks that the people that I've entrusted to like try to help or to be there weren't the best of choices. And they kind of, you know, disappointed me, and it hurts because like, oh, I trusted you, I thought you were my friend, and in the end it's just that wasn't it. It was about something completely different. I was like, whatever, time to move on. And like at one point I was like, man, I'm ready to give up this group. I'm ready to just, you know, fly solo, do my own thing. You know, the Blaze group, if I lift, my back hurts if I lift heavy stuff. Yeah, of course, you have scoliosis. I wouldn't imagine that you'd be needing to lift up heavy stuff. That's dangerous for you. That's very dangerous. Yeah, I just, you know, Blaze, which was or is, I should say, they haven't shut down or anything. They did have like a couple of opportunities, and I had a no, I do it. No, you're gonna hurt yourself even more. You know, they had like some auditions going, and I was just like, you know what, I'm so ready for this. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. And it's like, well, you still have the group. You know, it wouldn't be fair if you just left everybody behind. You'd barely be able to interact. You know, Mochi would be doing everything by herself. I'm just like, shit. I can't, you know, I can't pursue the things that I want, but at the same time, I consider this a hobby. Yeah, it's like, well, almost a mini job, but it just, you know, a regular job right now would be literally like the best thing to happen in the world. Like, yeah, nobody wants to work full time. Nobody wants to, you know, have to sell their soul for money. But like, at the end of the day, you know, the way the world is right now, it's just making my head spin. I had to work hard to walk again, and I can only imagine. Look at you go. You know, and, you know, speaking of people with disabilities and like mental illness, like with the way the world is going, it's getting harder and harder and harder and harder and harder to like do anything, even for like neurotypical people too. It's getting to the point where it's like on the forefront of my mind, where I'm just like in a state of worry that things aren't gonna work out the way I want them to, and I'm just gonna be stuck here forever. And it's like, yeah, going to the casino and, you know, doing like, you know, giveaways for money. There's just so much like that's not gonna work. It's like you have to like not do it yourself, but yes, do it yourself. But I think the phrase is, no one's going to save you but you. And I think that's where I'm at, and that's why I'm like so separated from like the VTuber sphere. Oh my god, what is that? It's Ray, but I don't know what it is. I have to like highlight over it. Okay, he's just sitting. I love his emotes. They make me like so happy. And it's just hard. It's just hard for everybody right now. And like, I have to accept the fact that yes, you know, the job market sucks. I don't know if this is true. I try not to believe everything on Instagram Reels, but there is a social score now that never was there before. If you have a low social score, compared to, I don't know, like a smaller company, these big companies are just like, yeah, if your social score is bad, we're not going to hire you. Not only is AI kind of fucking everybody over, apparently there's a social score now, and they add up all of your, you know, activity and whatnot. It just doesn't make sense. Give me 1 second. Yes, I did mute myself. My husband called me. He's coming home early. And he's like, do you want any snacks? It's like, of course I want snacks. Fucking love snacks. So he's bringing me a giant Dr. Pepper. And something sweet. Or chips. I can't remember what I asked for. He was just like, I'm so done with today. I want to come home. I'm coming home. Like, yay. I don't know. No, I just wanted to come on and be like, hey, this is, you know, where I... Ow. What is happening? Then it's gonna show up, and then it's gonna scare me again. I keep getting scared. It, like, makes me jump in my fucking chair. What is that? It's gonna pop up, right? Yay! Thank you for the sub. Don't forget to refresh your page. 5-minute break. Nah, we'll save it for later.
1993 just subscribed for 2 months.
Hell yeah, thank you. Hopefully, when you refresh the page, you don't get ads. I feel like I have to redo my channel or something. Like, I have to do... I don't know. I've deleted and re-added shit. I wonder if the sound alerts ones work. Maybe I just have to stick with sound alerts. I didn't want ads. Yeah, no, I understand. You're like, I need to hear what she has to say. Well, thank you. You are too sweet. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna try and do a sound alerts sound. See, they work. What the fuck? Blurp just hates me. Wonder if I can ask one of my other streamer friends who use Blurp if they've been having issues. Holy shit, I can't talk. If they've been having issues. On. My vocabulary is poop right now. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. Yeah, I don't understand why Blurp just doesn't want to work with me. I've tried just about well, I can't really say. I'm lying. I'm a liar. We're gonna test something. Okay, that worked. I don't know if anybody heard it. I doubt it. Blurp, why are you like this? Hmm? Okay, we're gonna refresh it, and I'm gonna play Bonk. And if it doesn't do it, I'm gonna be sad. I claimed the max amount! Firmly grasp it! I guess I have to do these from memory. There's only one that I will not do. What about oh my? Does he work? Nope! Blurp, why you like this? That's crazy. Yes, I did hear it. Do I tried it again? So you heard it. I can't hear it. What the hell? Hold up. Let me see something really quick. Blurp. Okay, monitor and output. The fuck? I'll never understand. So I go here. I go to Waymo dashboard. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Somebody hang me from my toes, please. What the fuck? Okay, that's muted. They're linked. I don't know what's wrong. Done. Maybe it's my Twitch extension? Question mark? Manage on Twitch? Maybe ooh. Bear with me as I stab fucking Blurp in the back. Because now I told there is a mistake happening when I tried to get something with the points. What the fuck? I'm angry now! Maybe not angry. More like... connections? It says they're connected. Yes, eso. I'm closing this. Yeah, I don't know. Blurp stinks. We don't like Blurp anymore. I just don't know. That's so strange. It says it's in port bays to save our points. What the what? Dude, I don't know. Fucking everything's been strange lately. You know what? Maybe it was the harvest moon. I don't know. I've been trying real hard not to, you know, tell Blurp to go kick rocks. Because they have some of the sounds that I like. And just, oh, Blurp, why? Can I do that? It doesn't even play anything on the audio mixer, which is crazy. And watch. I'm gonna do Pedro. Nada. Man, Blurp, why you gotta be ghetto? I don't know, man. I've never had this problem before, and I don't know when it happens. Sometimes my phone gets on my nerves because it changes from English to German. You're fine. I've learned enough German from Dory to understand, kinda. I wonder if I should just put the extension on sounds, pause extension, unpause, default profile active. That's so wild. Alerts. Let's go to alerts. Oh, reauthorize Twitch. Maybe then we can play it. Settings and integrations. I don't understand. Browser source? You all sources. I forgot you have a German speaker in your community. Yes, and then we also have 2 Germans as well in the SV group. Demoness Chip and Lil Hunk. They're both sweethearts. Let me do a shouty outy actually. Actually, give me 2 seconds. I think I fixed it. I want my bonk. I'm only number 3. Number 3 in what? In the community? Okay. I'm gonna play a bonk. You claimed the restock? Come on. What about Pedro? No. What about Oh No Monkey?
Oh no. Oh no.
Being German? Oh. Also, they work now. I just had to I don't know if anybody else can redeem bonk. It says we love stream scuff. Don't look at that. I accidentally switched to just starting soon. This is what happens when I have coffee and soda at the same time. I'm like tired and then awake. And I'm only awake because of the soda. I'm tired because of the coffee. Makes no sense. It is what it is. Unless it is Vietnamese coffee. Nothing wakes me up anymore. Except for a cold plunge. I want Vietnamese coffee now. But that stuff makes you feel like you're on. Makes the top of my head buzz. And it makes my eyes like dry. I'm back. Amazon brought my stuff. What did you get? Tell us. Also, we figured out the blurp. I had to reconnect Twitch and I hadn't done that in a while. I'm smart, I promise. I kind of want to play a game. But like, I don't know what to play. Maybe Dead by Daylight? I haven't played that in a while. I did almost uninstall it because I played it for like maybe an hour. And I did not have any fun and I uninstalled it. Or no, I just turned off the game and went to Marvel Rivals. And now I'm back on Fortnite. Okay, I know it's not scary. I know it's not like spooky, spoopy or anything. But I have not been able to have a good moment on Marvel Rivals. And I'm just like, I need a new game. The new mug root beer flavor and the has been hotel bar book. Ooh, are we gonna make mixed drinks? That'll be fun. kind of want one. Even DBD is not scary for me. Well, I mean, the category that it's in, it's supposed to be survival horror. I think it's more so for me that I like the strategy part. I just can't play the game. It's too frustrating. And then Marble Rivals, too frustrating. I'm almost broken my controller from Marvel Rivals. And also, excuse me, I have to be careful on there because there's some people who just rage bait in the side chat. And it's like, I need the side chat so that I can tell my team, hey, I'm switching to tank. Somebody take over healer so I'm not Jeff anymore. And then it just, people suck. But Dora, we have to plan a weekend where we just make has-been hotel alcoholic drinks and watch scary movies. Yeah, I have not found a game besides Fortnite because I don't know. I have Fortnite. The only scary thing for me is to gain weight at my belly again. I think that's everyone's fear. As somebody who is like of a larger size, I think the only thing that I'm afraid of with my body is the fact that I can become disabled at any second. No, your body's not promised anything. You're not promised anything. I could lose my hand tomorrow. I could lose my legs tomorrow because of some weird disease that isn't diabetes, or car accident, anything. Anything. Scary to think about sometimes. I also don't drink milk. So apparently I have fragile bones. But I'm lactose intolerant, like really, really badly. And so it's like, oh, you gotta drink your milk. And it's like, I can't. Bathroom my pants. Really bad. Really, really bad. I'm not even joking when I say bad. Serpentious looks really good. It's vanilla ice cream and Guinness with chocolate syrup. Okay, I am down. I don't like Guinness, but if it's got vanilla ice cream and chocolate syrup, I'm down. You have a problem with understanding weight like kilograms? Not really. I mean, the kilogram part, lactose-free milk is a thing. Yes, that's what I drink. But it doesn't have vitamin D. The sun does. But the sun is bad. And I hate it. And I want to be a vampire. The sun burns, okay? It's icky and it makes you sweat. Let it be perpetually winter or fall. I'll give a nod to spring, but it yeah, no, I need to reorder my vitamins. I have a lot sitting in my Amazon cart. I just gotta go and press buy now or whatever. I've been thinking of going to Walmart or something. Because, like, it's like $85. $85 for all of the vitamins that I want. I mean, majority of them are like for PCOS and stuff, but I think I can also get those in the store. It might be cheaper. I don't know. Because like for a while I was doing like magnesium, I was doing vitamin D, Walmart shenanigans. Yes. We go to Walmart, get vitamins, and then make mixed drinks when we get back to your house. That's such old lady shit, dude. 2024, when I got back from hospital and rehab, I did lose a lot of weight. I went from 115 to 87 kilograms. That's a lot. That's a big loss. That's a big loss. So I understand, like, trying to be like, okay, I have to keep a certain weight on me. Damn. That's a lot. That's a very drastic number. Like, I know I lost my ass. I mean, you'll be fine now. And I guess it also depends on age too. The older you get, the harder it is to lose. And then collagen. Oh, don't get me started. Sometimes talking about my weight makes me uncomfortable, but I mean, in this case, it also has to do with mental health and what I've been trying to do to like keep my brain from saying, hey, guess what? It's time. It's time. I'm 33 now. Oh, you're only a year older than me. Dory's older than both of us. We're all old here. That's why we need vitamins. No, yeah, no. Oh, that's not too bad. You didn't put on too much. But it's not like super drastic, so I understand. No, I've been trying really hard to do it naturally. Lose weight naturally, I should say. It's only hard because I have a hormone imbalance, I guess, according to the doctors. And there's just certain things that I'm not supposed to be eating. There's certain things I should be doing, taking vitamins to help, and it's just like, ugh, when does it end? And to only have the help now when I should have had it when I was younger, because I exhibited all of these like issues when I was in high school. And it's like, why wasn't it was just like, oh well, she's just fat, she just needs to move around more. And it's like, it wasn't that. It's like a child should not have a beard. A child should not have an oddly shaped stomach. A child should not be hungry 24/7. It's like, yeah, kids are constantly growing, teenagers are constantly growing, but there should be no reason that her blood sugar is this high or this low. It's like something's wrong. And it's like, nah, she's just fat. She's fat. And I'm just like, why am I experiencing these things? Oh, it's just because you're a teenager, you're just growing. The female bunny is not studied enough at any age, and it makes me worry for our future generations. Even now, PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, is now something else. It's called PMOS. And I'm just like, when are we going to do more studies and have like one umbrella term for whatever the hell is going on with us? I don't know. Having a body is weird. Having a female body is weird. I just wish there were more things to be studied so that we had more help. I did get back to 115 till my body came up with the idea to change everything. A little bit of moving, you lose 18 kilograms in 10 days and you're still okay. Jesus Christ, were you just pooping your pants the whole time? Man, having a metabolism, a good metabolism, must be nice. I don't know if that changes as you get older, or if you're just stuck with the one that you have now. I can't hear any music. I don't know if you guys can. I can't. That was weird. No, nope, weightlifting did everything. You know, I've also been told that with women's hormonal imbalance is to do weightlifting. I'm just like, I don't know. I struggle with, yep, music still works. Okay. I struggle with upper body strength. I have perfect lower body strength. Upper body strength, if I was falling off of a cliff, I would just be gone. I wouldn't even have the strength to hold on to somebody's arm or hand. I would just be like, you know what? I'm letting go. I'm slipping. I can't. I would die. Or even like if I was like falling off of something and like trying to like grab onto anything, dead. I don't have upper body strength and I wish I did. Like I want to do like pull-ups and stuff, but it's like I don't know enough about women's bodies. No, you're fine. Um, I think just strength training would also help, apparently, according to like fitness coaches that deal with like women's bodies or whatever. I just don't believe them sometimes, because it's like, you're this fit, this thin, or sometimes they're even a guy, and I'm just like, how can I trust you? What are the results, you know? And like, I've been seeing a lot lately on like Instagram reels or just like ads on the internet, about how there's like formulated vitamins for women with hormone imbalances, and it's just like, how could I trust you? I would rather take like 10 different vitamins than to take something that's not FDA regulated. And it's like, do I trust these like before and after pictures? In my case, moving and controlled eating worked. You know, I could probably do more moving. I could probably go for more walks. I could probably try and look for a gym. That's the only thing that's holding me back, is where I live is kind of out of the way, and so it takes up a little more time to get to the gym. I can totally do home workouts and stuff. I think it's more or less of not forcing myself, but pushing my boundary of going to the gym, and then, you know, being in public and making myself comfortable with how people perceive me, because I don't like being perceived sometimes. It's like, yeah, I like my t-shirts, like my metal t-shirts. I like, you know, my anime t-shirts and my little knickknacks on my backpack, you know, or on my purse. There's times where I'm just like, please don't look at me. Please don't talk to me. And I know that's like a bad habit of just like staying inside all the time. And most recently too, shirts to steal. No, those are mine. That's my Iron Maiden shirt. You can't have that. It's got bleach stains on it anyway. That's mine. You can't has. Yeah, but forcing myself, again, I shouldn't say forcing, because then my brain's gonna be like, we're doing the thing we don't want to do. The gym has always been a big problem for me, and I don't know why. I mean, outside of like having to pay, I don't give a fuck. You're like, this is my shirt. It's mine now. You know, being perceived. There's been times where I have been made fun of at the gym, and I'm just like, aren't we adults? And I think also when there was a time where I was in my early 20s. I drank a lot. I rarely ate. I had a bad diet, which was like ramen and cheese, because it's all I could afford. And I was working out like 6 to 7 days a week, and I got really thin. I got really skinty. And it wasn't anywhere near the size I was in high school. But I was like, okay, I'm comfortable enough with my body now. And then I got comfy. And then I got big again. And then I got skinny again. Well, I wouldn't say skinny. I would say I got smaller than what I was. Just being at the gym now just seems so daunting. And like so... like a chore. It doesn't seem fun to me. Like, I've tried bringing books to read. I've tried listening to podcasts. I've tried listening to favorite music. You know, I don't like the gym. And I think it's because I have this weird phenomenon. Every time I go in, I feel like people are looking at me because of my size. And to be honest, I personally think people don't care. And I have noticed like some people like staring, like, oh, there's a new person here. I wonder what they're here for. I wonder what they're doing. I don't think it's ever really, oh my god, look at that fat lady. She's at the gym, haha, she's never gonna lose weight. I think that's a bad habit that I have, is that I'm also judging other people. And I'm like, I don't even know them. But I've never had good experiences at gyms. I've had some really really upsetting times. There's been times where I'm just like, I can't be here anymore. I'm gonna start crying. And it's just like, what's wrong with you? It's like, it's not me, it's my brain. And then come to find out, hey girl, you got BPD too. So we're gonna figure out how to fix that first before you go outside. I made it easier for me, metal music and lift the heavy stuff. I think once I'm comfortable with myself just existing, I think being out in public would be a lot better. Because even times there, I don't want to go to the store because I don't want to be perceived. And I hate having to ask somebody to come with me because I don't want to be by myself. It's weird. It's a weird feeling to just be out and about by yourself and just like, don't let anyone recognize me. Don't let anyone, you know, look at me. I don't know. It's gotten worse as I've gotten older. And I think it's more or less like, I feel like I'm reverting back to when I was in high school just a little bit. I don't know. It's an odd feeling. And I think it has to do with self-confidence too. I think I have to believe in myself a little bit more than I have been lately. I think that's also why I haven't been streaming either. This was supposed to be a just chatting, not a therapy session. I think that's also why I've just been like, I don't want to stream, I don't want to do anything. It's the confidence and the self-worth part. It's like, so what if you're, you know, streaming for 2 to 3 hours? You know, it's better than not doing anything. It's better than not, you know, not having a hobby, quote unquote. I know what you mean. I helped a friend with mine with it. Yeah. It's just one of those self-worth and confident things. I'm not gonna cry, you are. Who said that? What? I don't know what anyone's talking about, huh? What are we talking about? What? No, I think that's also why I haven't been streaming, because I'm like, again, with the whole self-worth and the confidence thing, it's like, oh, nobody likes my content, blah blah blah. But it's like, are you putting in the work? Are you doing, you know, what you're supposed to be doing? Are you posting? Are you making other content other than just streaming? And it's like, no, well, that's why you're not being discovered. That's not your fault. That's not anyone else's fault but yours. And it's like, well, I don't have time. I have all the time in the world right now. And to make an excuse like that is just, that's really sad. So it's just one of those things where I have to like kind of kick my own butt. I feel good. Today felt like a good day. I know probably taking a 30-minute nap wasn't on my list of things to do today, but it happened. But yeah, no, I do have to go soon. I do have to go get food for dinner, but I do appreciate everybody hanging out and listening to me yap. This is like the longest I've yapped in a hot second. Like, it's so crazy. It's so weird. Only thing I made a mistake was to give the wrong vibes of that she did fall in love with me. Oh, you're like, no, you're my friend. I want to be your friend. I'm just trying to help you. It can be like that. There are instances where I've like also tried to help, you know, guy friends in the past, and they're just like, I'm in love with you now. And it's like, dude, come on. It's like, we've been friends for so long. What do you mean? Oh, I've always been in love with you. And it's like, no. It's like, us being kind to other people. It's like, our kindness gets like taken for granted sometimes, I think. Especially like with empathic empaths, I think. I'm just gonna say empaths because I can't. People who feel more emotions than other people. I feel like we're like, oh man, I know what it's like to be there, so I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna reach out and do all this other stuff. And it's like, yes, this person wants me. And it's like, no, we don't want you. We just want you to not feel alone. We just want you to like not, you know, be sad. Because we know what that's like. And we know what it's like to not have somebody there for us. It's like, please, Don't take this wrong. And it never fails. It never fails. But yeah. I think I'm gonna try and start streaming again. I know I took a big break. Not on purpose. It's just like, I think I just had to take some time to go touch grass. Being a manager slash owner of the SV group, there's not much that gets in the way of streaming. I think it was just the stress of just like not having like a sense of self, and like Reaper, like you said, touch grass. And I think that's what I had to do, and kind of like take a step back and be like, realize like, yes, this is an online space. Yes, this is something that I like to do. This is a... Yeah, if you want to bone again, you should. Yeah. You know, this is... Yes, it's a hobby. One day, yeah, I want it to be something, but it's like, I've got a lot on my plate and not a whole lot on my plate, and I need to figure out how to manage my time better. I need to really buckle in and lock in. Just be like, you know what? These things are important, and this isn't important right now, so setting time aside for certain things probably gonna be one of my priorities to get better at. And it's nothing bad either. It's just, you know, when you get caught up in like the internet, you get caught up with, you know, online drama, even if just reading it and not being involved, you know, getting caught up with, you know, shit that wouldn't matter in like a month or a week. You know, not saying that SV doesn't matter. I'm just talking about like other things. You kind of lose sight of what you're doing, and then it's like a drug. You keep doing it over and over and over again because it gives you that satisfaction, and it's like, hey, wait a minute, you know, I have family, I have a husband, I have friends, you know, I should be trying to focus on them too. But that also requires me to touch grass. Like Dory, we're gonna go get vitamin and make alcoholic husband hotel drinks. Oh my god. And then have the old apartment New Year's Eve party happen all over again. I'm kidding. But thank you both, and anyone else who's like stopped in, for listening to me yap for literal over an hour. I know there's much more I want to talk about, but I need to go get dinner. I need to go get food and feed my brain, and probably wash the dishes in the sink from earlier. I had noodles. If you have mental problems, you should or shouldn't talk IRL with me. Oh yeah, I think having a support system too, whether or not, you know, with chat or acquaintances and stuff, I think it's nice to have that opportunity and like have an open space for that, and keeping that space open for others too, and not just yourself. But if I ever run into like an issue or something, I'm sure I'll you know, talk about it at some point. It's just right now, I think I'm in a space where I understand what's going on. I'm self-aware, and fixing it is by, you know, doing what I love most. I love streaming. I love playing video games. And I haven't really been doing that. I have, but not to the extent of it being of like constant. Sometimes I'm like, I'm just gonna take a depression nap, and it's like, that's not good. You know, do something that you love. And I think I need to take that into consideration. Sometimes I am too direct for some people, so I am maybe good or maybe bad. I get that way too. Sometimes I can be a little too forward, and like just tell people, just like, you know what, you just need to buckle in, you need to do this, you need to do that. Everybody's different. For me, sometimes I need to be told, like, straight up, like, hey, you being a bitch, hey, you're being weird. And there's times where I need to be, you know, told like a 5-year-old. Like I said, everyone's different. But it just depends. Especially, it also depends on like what kind of state you're in. And this is a correlation I've also come to a conclusion, is that a lot of like the VTuber sphere, not everybody, but a lot of us have like chronic illnesses or like mental illnesses. And I'm just like, huh. I am too German. I am too direct from nature. Oh, I'm used to Dory. You're fine. You're fine. Dory will be like, what are you doing? Or she'll just tell me to shut up. But we've been friends for like almost 10 years. Coming up on a decade. Been friends since high school. We're old now. I think also having a community that trusts you and that you trust also helps. Regardless if it's like too forward or too shit-year-old. Yeah. You know. Yeah, I honestly think like having that kind of community, and which I hope that my community is this way, and I believe it is, that, you know, we're, you know, close in a sense. 2 decades, excuse me, 2 decades. Wait, really? Holy shit, yeah, you're right. Oh, we talked about this when we went to go see The Mandalorian, and I cried, and Grogu is so cute. Motherfucker. Yeah, 2 decades. That's a lot. That's a long time. That's like oh my god, 2008. We're really aging ourselves here. I like your dogs. I like dogs. You're safe. Woof. Wait, wait, hold on. How old am I in dog years? Wait. Wait. Hold on. Ancient? No. Oh my god. I'm 169 years old. What? How come I don't look like the grandma from SpongeBob when she's like, chocolate? I should be like I should be like a mummy. I should be like winkled. Yo, 169. My goodness. Ugh. I can't believe that shit. That's sad. Oh my god. But also, if your dog is that old, is it just sleeping all day? Is it wearing a diaper? Now that I think about it. I always was the old man. When I turned 30, I got to be the ancient one. I'm assuming in your friend group. You know, that's how it's been for a while now, until like most recently, is that I was always friends with like older people. Maybe not when I was like younger, like in my teens. I was like friends with like the juniors and the seniors. But like as I've gotten older, I've been like pretty consistent with my age group. I don't know. It's weird. Because like now I'm like the oldest almost the oldest out of the group in the VTuber group that I run. And it's just like, man, y'all are babies. And like, I kind of feel bad, but at the same time, I don't. I feel like an older sibling now. I became everyone's grandma in my friend group. Yes, I'm the dad for years too. It's just like you're the older sibling. You protect everybody, and now it's just like, oh wait, I'm ancient. Everybody's a baby. Like our most recent addition to SV, or actually both of them, I should say, they're 23 and 24. I barely remember 23 and 24. I don't even remember where I was at that time. God, that's so long ago. It like makes me cringe because hashtag hag era. It just makes me cringe because my brain thinks 10 years ago was like, yes, I am the oldest of my siblings. Like, I feel like 10 years ago was like 1999. It is not 99. My little brain is like hyperventilating sometimes when I'm like, wow, that's old. How old is that? And I get it wrong and I'm just like, what do you mean? I think a game just came out with a, what was it, 10 years? A 10-year anniversary? No, it's Dead by Daylight and their 10-year anniversary. And I was like, what? It came out when? So I'm just like, the world is changing. I'm being one of those like really, really, really old people that are, some of my friends weren't even born yet in 1999. Oh boy. Are we talking about the Brazilians? Man. Yeah, because you were 4, I think, when I was born. 10 years ago, I had workwoman money and a high drive of drinking, partying. Damn. Yeah, the Brazilians were, yeah, the babies. And to think that they were even teenagers or like in their like 18s or teens. Because I know 2 of them were like in school still, like high school. When I joined Final Fantasy. That shit crazy. The old must protect the young. No, I think, well, I think now, I think it's you, Moji, and Clay. We're all in the same age group. But I think Mochi's the youngest. I think she just turned 30. She baby. She the baby. I'm not the baby. Oh, wait a minute. My brother was born in 2000. This little shit turns 26 now. Wait, shut the front door. Shut up. That's how old my little brother is gonna be. Oh my god. Oh, no. Time to climb on top of my roof and try to jump. It's like, I don't want to be old. But here's the thing. I feel like, I don't know when it happened. I don't know when 30 became like the new 90. I don't remember when there was a time that, like, at least when I was like young, like a child, like still in grade school, like being 30 was like the like being an adult. And then when we got to our 20s, it's like, oh, I'm gonna be 30, I'm gonna be old. My poor ass was born in 93, my sister 97. Damn. Yeah, we're about a year off. But yeah, I was just, I don't remember when 30 became the new 90. Like, oh, you're 30, you're past your prime, you're old. Hello, Dylan. How are you? I just don't understand when that became a thing. I don't know. I've been like trying to like pinpoint it. 94, baby, yeah. Like, I don't remember when that became a thing. Because at least when I was like young, I was like, man, when I hit 30, I'm gonna have my own apartment. I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna have my own car. I just kind of like skipped my 20s and went straight to 30. And it's like, yeah, that's what being 30 is, a real adult. And then now all of a sudden 30 is like bad. I don't know. Some people, you know, get their wins in their 50s. I don't know, it's like 20 something years from now. Ugh, I don't want to think about that far ahead. Like, what's gonna happen to like VTubing in like the next 15 years? What's gonna happen to the internet in the next 15 years? Are we all gonna die? Time felt slow as a kid, now it moves faster. That's true. When I was 30, I got disabled. No. Well, like I said earlier, we're not promised tomorrow, so it's like, live like it's that. Or like, what? I forgot what that quote was. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I just feel like now that I've talked about all my fifis to the fucking internet, I feel a little bit better. I feel a little bit more optimistic. I hope whoever's watching this who is feeling the same way feels a little bit better. We're not alone. I guess you could say when I was 30, I got diagnosed with ADHD, and then about a year or two later, I got BPD'd. BPD'd? Diagnosed with BPD. I don't consider either of those a disability, but a mental... Obviously, they're both mental illnesses, but I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes people are like, oh yeah, BPD is like a disability, and it's like, I don't know. I'm okay with it now. I know what I can do and can't do. Yeah, I feel the same way. It's like, okay, it's like with PCOS, it's like you can eat certain things, you can do certain things. It's like with ADHD, it's like, hey, set timers, be on time. Like I wasn't today. I was like 30 minutes late. You know, with BPD, it's like if you are feeling a certain type of way, if you're getting paranoid or have anxiety about something, you know, it's okay to ask for reassurance, but like also, you know, calming yourself down so you're not asking your friend like, hey, are we still friends? Hey, do you still love me? Hey, are we okay? Every single second. It's like you have a brain, you have tools, you got to use them. And I think that's where a lot of people, especially in the VTuber sphere, kind of like go over, like that goes over their head. It's crazy. Crazy. I am getting hungry. I still can drink beer and eat steak, so I'm happy. You know, honestly, that's a good way to look at it. Like, deadass. That's actually a good way to look at it. It's like, I can still eat foods that I like. I just have to make sure that they are either gluten-free or I watch how I eat it, like my portions and shit. Or, you know, if I have a certain thing to do, I gotta make sure I set time aside and do it. Just do it. Okay, unfortunately, this is where I have to end the just chatting stream, or Zatsudan, whatever you want to call it. But I do appreciate everybody hanging out and listening to me yap, and just chilling. Like, this is one of the first times I've felt good in like a hot minute, and I thank y'all for being there with me and hanging out and doing the thing. I am gonna find somebody to raid out to. I'm just trying to figure out who is online right now. It was funny too when I was, after 3 weeks of training, visiting the hospital I was in. Oh damn. You're like, oh man. Let's see. Yeah, I really appreciate everybody for coming and hanging out, even if you know, no one really stayed for too long. I just needed to get a lot of stuff off my chest. And I feel a lot better. And hopefully I can find a schedule that works for me and I can come back to streaming again, like regularly. But yeah. We're gonna raid out to Nelu. Well, let me see if I spelled her name right. EXE. Is it gonna do it? Yeah. So Nelu is a new member of SV, and they are maybe earlier, so it's not so late for me. Yeah, early. Yeah, early. But yeah, I love you guys. Have a good rest of your week. I will see you on Friday for shenanigans. But yeah, I super duper appreciate all of you listening to me, and hopefully things do get better for all of us. I really hope. But yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you on Friday, okay? All right, bye.